everyone, welcome back. Slight change to the schedule. I thought I would do a whole video on what is in my onboard carry-on luggage for when we go to Florida. Because I have travelled long haul all over the world quite a number of times, and I think I have some really valuable tips and valuable products that you will thank me for. When you've been in the air for like 12-14 hours, you'll think, I'm so glad Jem told me to pack that. It's just a game changer. Let me show you what is on my onboard luggage, because in my last video, which was what we were packing and how I get my wheelchair ready, I said I would show you what is in my onboard luggage. And then next video that you see will be our vlog through the airport and how I fly. Today it's going to be 4 days until we fly, and tomorrow will be Friday, and that is when we do the big reveal and tell Daisy Bell, which you will have already have seen. Okay, so before I fly, I start to write a really comprehensive list, and then I have got my main luggage and what needs to be packed, and then I have got my hand luggage and what needs to be packed. As you know, but if you don't, I have flown to Australia 3 times, twice with a child, and so I feel like I'm very qualified to give you these amazing producty tippy things. Okay, so I'm still undecided as to what bag I'm going to take, but what I would say is having little pouches and separate bags and separate things is the key. So obviously the most important thing is going to be your passports and your tickets and your itinerary and all that stuff. Sean got this when he flew Qantas to the UK from Australia years ago, and we have used it ever since. It's a little travel sort of pouch thing. So in here I have got our insurance documents. Then in here I have got the money, some US dollars, but what I'll do is I'll split that up and put some money in like different suitcases, give some to Sean, so that if one thing goes missing or someone gets mugged, then we've got some spare cash somewhere else, not all our eggs in one basket, as it were. Then we have the passports, so I've got that. I've got a copy of the ESTA, of the visa, on my phone. Then I will put our Virgin travel itinerary as well, and then we're catching the Magical Express, which is a bus run by Disney to the Disney Hotel, and I've got the confirmation of that email screenshotted, is that a word? Screenshot on my phone. Another little pouch I like to take is this little Louis Vuitton pochette, and in here I think I'm going to keep my wallet and keys, the car keys. How many times do you lose when you're on holiday your car keys or your house keys? You just kind of forget all about them, don't you? And then you get home and it's like, where did I put the keys? Oh my god. So always have a designated area for your house keys or your car keys. And so this is the bag I'm toying on taking and putting all the bits and bobs in. I probably wouldn't put this on the back of my wheelchair with really valuable stuff like the passports and things. So maybe I'll take a bum bag, or I can just sit them on my lap. Oh. I also have the pick-a-packer to think about, so I might put things in the pick-a-packer. I'm not sure. Here is the next pochette thing. This is a little Dior one, and I think I got this for my 18th birthday, and I'm now like 367 years old. So yeah, this is pretty old, and this has been all over with me. So in here, this is where I will put all the toiletries, medications, and everything like that. You can only take liquids of 100 mils or less. And anything that is liquid or cream has to be in a clear Ziploc bag. Some airports do supply the Ziploc bags just before you go through to security, but we have our own. Now, what do we have in here? So these are some Pixie face wipes, which were gifted to me a while ago, and I thought, right, hanging on to those. Can't wait to try these. Makeup melting cleansing cloths. This is super lovely to have as well. A face mist. Pixie, it's a glow mist that you can spray on your face, and after about 8 hours on the plane, you will thank me. Smells so good. Then what I like to do is save up samples of skincare products. So these are just a few sort of skincare products samples that I've saved up. So, you know, they take up hardly any space, any weight or anything like that. Now this might be one you might not have thought about, but if you can use them, do it. Some refreshing eye drops. Your eyes get so sore and dry and grim on a long haul flight, so eye drops are absolutely invaluable. You will thank me. I'm going to take some hand gel because I'm going to be pushing my wheelchair, which gets really dirty and it can be hard just to go and wash your hands or whatever. So yeah, hand gel all the way. Lip balm, because again, everything gets dry and crusty and gross. So I'm going to take some lip balm. Concealer. I'm going to buy some new concealer, duty free. Now this is another valuable one that you may not have thought of, which I kind of came across it by chance. This is Eucalyptus Oil, which is like a eucalyptus oil. Now this is like a nose inhaler. Put in your nose, and it helps clear up your sinuses because you go up in the air and you kind of compress. Sometimes your sinuses can really suffer, and it's just really nice just to have sort of something nice and fresh and light to smell. Earplugs. I always take my own earplugs. Those are really bit grim. I might treat myself to some new ones. Some of you may not need this, but hairbands are always handy. I'm going to take some painkiller for Daisy, just in case she gets some sort of headache or earache or whatever on the plane. If you've got children, always make sure you take sort of child-friendly medications that they may need. These are tablet form, so I don't even have to take liquid. These are 6+. Udron, travel sick. I just feel really ill and vertigo-y when I travel. I can get travel sick in my wheelchair sometimes. And also children from the age of 5 can take them as well. So if you have kiddie widdies that suffer, these might be a good thing for you to look at. It probably goes without saying that I'm going to be taking my pain medication. I've got codeine and ibuprofen and paracetamol. Also, Sean can have a little bit of a dabble in some of my drugs as well if he gets a headache or whatever. If you are traveling with opiates or sort of prescribed stronger medications, you may need documentation to prove that it is actually yours, and check with the country that you're traveling to. Just a little bit of a side note on that, and I thought that was a very valuable piece of information. This one might seem a bit grim, but again, you'll thank me. Wind settlers. Have you ever seen what happens to a crisp packet when you go up in the aeroplane? It balloons out because of the air pressure. Now, just think of your poor stomach, okay? That is going to blow up with gas, and that gas has got to go somewhere. Or it doesn't go anywhere, and then you get really bad tummy ache. So I take wind settlers. Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to be sitting on the aeroplane like trumping. It, you know, sort of disperses the wind. So I have found those to be really good. I'm going to take my book. This was recommended to me. If you follow me on Instagram, I was like, oh, what books would you recommend? So I just picked one at random because I had loads of recommendations. This is No One Ever Has Sex on a Tuesday. Apparently it's really good. Just wanted something light-hearted. I find reading really, really hard. So I'm going to take my book. I'm going to take a USB charger. This is my phone charger. Earphones in case I want to do some editing or listen to some music. I always like to take is my own eye patches. Again, some long haul flight airlines will supply you with eye patches, but they're kind of a bit... A neck pillow. It is a bit annoying to carry your own neck pillow with you through the airport, etc, etc. But honestly, I wouldn't do a flight without one. But I'm a bit worried because this is actually DB's one and I can't find mine. I lost it, then I found it, and I've lost it again. Ugh. And another thing I'm going to take is my sunglasses and a sunglasses case, and then I can swap them over when I get into the hot, glorious Floridian sunshine. What else that is really handy is to always take a pen with you, because you will have green cards to fill out or forms to fill out sometimes when you're traveling long haul and you've got to do like declarations for customs and things like that. And something else that I'll do is once I'm through security, I will buy my own bottle of water. They never give you enough water on their flights and you've got to keep on asking. So it's really nice to have a big bottle of water at your disposal. So here I thought I would show you a quick close look of everything that will be going into my hand luggage. This is like the main really important things that I like to take on a long haul flight. I'll probably take games and snacks and things like that in the bigger bag that I showed you in my previous video. And I just thought I'd show you it all packed away, ready to go in the bag. As you can see, it all pretty much folds down quite small. I'll tell you what is really nice about having little pouches and things like that is that if you've got to put your main bag in the overhead locker, then you can take out the pouch that you kind of need, like the medication pouch. I will put sort of in, like, I think there's usually a pocket, isn't there, in the seat in front of you, or you can put it behind you, or even just on your lap. So, you know, it's hard enough, isn't it, to get up and out or whatever, or having to ask someone to get it for you. So you can keep all your bits and bobs with you, and they're nice and accessible. I think that's it. So the next vlog you'll see will be us going through the airport. Oh my god, I'm so excited, so excited. So I will show you the actual kind of setup of what I've chosen, where to put it. So those are my tips. I think they're very, very valuable. Let me know what you're going to take on a flight with you next time that you didn't think of, or why you've not dropped your favourite thing that you like to take with you when you go flying. I would love to know for my next trip, if I have a next trip. So yeah, thumbs up, share this video with someone who may be flying, and I look forward to seeing you. I really do look forward to seeing you in my next vlog.